Hey guys, we're here at Breaking Glass Pictures Mixer at the Indyoh Lounge in LA during AFM week. Big week here. I'm sitting here with Gary Holm, the host and star of Finding Home. Now, I want you to meet this guy. He is an artist, creative mind, lover, giver. And that's what the show's all about.
I'm not sure who told you that, but I like it.
I think I kind of felt that from the vibe before we sat down.
Perfect.
He's here at AFM pitching the docu-series called Finding Home, and give us basically a brief bit about what it is.
Okay, so I'm an advertising creative director, art director by trade, creative director through my career. Did really well, made a lot of commercials, and then I just thought, you know what? I had my own agency for a while, and I thought, what do I want to do the rest of my life?
And all this money that I made.
Yeah, the money was all gone. But anyway, that's another story. But I thought, I want to do something interesting. And when I was young, I wanted to be an artist. I want to make a living as a painter.
And then what happened?
I started having kids. Boom, baby, another baby, another baby.
Life got in the way.
Four girls, and they're awesome. I love them. They're all grown now. And I thought, what else do I do? Where can I go from here? How can I take it to the next thing? How can I reinvent and have some fun? I've always liked to have fun, stir it up. I'm a bit of a boat rocker by nature.
And I can tell the tagline of their docuseries is, correct me if I'm wrong, dreams don't die, they wait.
Dreams don't die, they wait.
I think that can kind of serenade in all of us a little bit.
There is.
Right?
Absolutely. No, I think the thing is we all have things that we want to do, wish we could do. I don't want to be. I don't want to be at some point going, I wish I would have.
Right.
I don't want to say that.
So now Gary Holm is not going to say he wished he would have, because now you're traveling the country in an RV, basically interviewing different artists, finding these gems, and it started in Detroit, right?
Yeah. So Finding Home is about me going across the country, meeting artists, finding out, and successful people that are making a living at their art, love what they do, passionate, something interesting, changing the conversation. I interview them. We have a great thing. We talk about the genre they're in, the medium they use, the movement they're part of. And then at the end of the show, after the interview, I create something based on what inspired me from that little interview. And from that, we take a painting or sculpture, whatever it is, a mural, could be anything, and we auction it off online, and the money goes to a charity. And we have a charity in Detroit called the Car Center, which is an awesome group in Detroit that helps young artists in the inner city and also connecting art with Detroit. Detroit's going through a big comeback. So that's the other part of the story, is I'm from Detroit. Detroit's a big part of the story. We're going to start our first show there, and every episode will kind of end there with us giving proceeds to the Car Center.
I feel so good about this whole thing. So not only watching it is interesting, you're learning about all these different artists, but you're giving back as well. And by supporting it, we're giving back in a sense, right?
Absolutely.
As a viewer.
Giving back is important. You got to do that now. You can't just be in for yourself. You got to be helping people. Plus, the idea is kind of cool. We don't have to make money on the piece of art. That goes to the charity. Now,
okay, I'm going to be selfish here. Yes, I know you probably can't tell me, but what's just the most heart-wrenching kind of, story that you've seen or heard, or artist that you've met that just touched you and just left you with an impact?
Wow, that's a great question. I met an artist when I was in Boston, probably 15 years ago. A woman, her husband had died. She'd always wanted to be an artist. She painted a little bit, as a hobbyist. Suddenly, her husband's gone, and she's like, what do I do? And her friends are like, why don't you, her friends started helping her, buying paintings from her. She did more, and a gallery picked her up. Wow. And she suddenly went from not making money with her art.
widower.
Yeah, it's not about the money, but it's about making a living. Mm-hmm. So a widower who
grieving, mourning her loss,
reinvented herself, and that's what Finding Home is all about: reinvention and art.
That's amazing. My grandmother's actually an artist.
My gosh.
A watercolor painter.
Let's go interview her.
I would love to. She would love it.
Let's do it.
Oh, Bubby on camera.
Yeah, Bubby.
But I think this is really going to hit home, no pun intended, with a lot of the viewers. And you guys can find more if you hashtag Finding Home on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube Finding Home to watch the trailer, so you can get in on all this excitement that we're talking about from AFM. See you later.
Bye.